Obviously, he graduated a few years ago, but he's still a young guy, and he's so knowledgeable. I think that's why Coach Painter's obviously moved him up so high, and now he's our offensive coordinator, so to say. And Braden, he's made Braden who he is. I give a lot of credit to him. Obviously, Braden put in the work. PJ pushed him. He showed him what to do and what it's going to take to be the player he is now.
How much is Sasha helping?
Sasha's been great. His main job's kind of the out-of-bounds plays, but we play a similar role, kind of that shooter for the team. But Sasha's been good as well, working out with me this summer, getting me going, and kind of helping me on the skills that he has that maybe I'm not as good.
We'll go to the back.
Which is it tough not to get distracted about could be pushing that trigger for motivation, or is that all part of this? Is that work into this?
I'd say it's all part of it. I think that's what gets us so focused for this upcoming game, what gets us so ready to play and go out there and play harder than we've ever played, because we know what this will mean. We know what it will mean to this community and our team and our program and Coach Painter. So going out there with that just energy and focus of what this will mean for everybody.
You're the most demonstrative player on the floor for your team. You guys are managing the business about you, but kind of a contrast from yourself. I'm curious if that's obviously it's about actually who you are, and if you feel either breathing when you're out there, bringing that. There's a lot of your teammates obviously a little more straight-faced and straight-faced, but you've got a couple of different, kind of also similar to the guy who plays.
Yeah, a guy like Cam Spencer, you see him pumping his fist when they're going on runs, but whatever it takes to win. And I think when our energy's high and we're in that competitive spirit of it's win or go home, we're real tough to beat. So sometimes whether it's a steal or whether it's a made shot or whether it's somebody getting fouled, it's pushing our guys, getting everybody's energy high, and us just playing hard. And it's tough to play well and play hard when you're not energetic. So I think kind of getting us going, getting the crowd going, they help us, and just really talking to everybody, getting everybody.
We'll go front to the right.
Fletcher, can you describe the emotions of leaving the back of the stadium and then just emerging and, in your own words, describe what you're seeing and what you're hearing and what you're feeling at that point?
Yeah, just excitement, fulfillment, all this work you put in. Now you're one game away from being a national champ. It feels so good, but ultimately you're not done. You got another job to go do on Monday night, but just how much it means to my family, this family, Purdue basketball, and the fans in the crowd. It's so special. They've been waiting for this. They've cheered us on for so many years now, and kind of just they're passionate, and you want to win it for them, and you want to win it for yourself, and it's just a lot pushing you to go do what you can do.
We'll go back to the right.
Fletcher, Zach was saying you wanted no other way than to play you win it for the Grand East tournament, maybe back-to-back national championship, that potential. What excites you about that challenge to play the best?
Yeah, I agree with Zach. We've talked about that. We wanted to see him. We got a lot of respect for him. They won last year, and they made it all the way back here. It's very impressive. So it's how you want to do it, the two best teams. Where it's going to be a tough matchup, but ultimately you got to play good if you want to win the national championship. It's that simple. So just focus on us, making sure we're ready to go, and going out there and getting our best shot.
We'll go front to the middle.
Fletcher, you had a period in mid-February where you went through 5 games where you won a 7. It sort of started to echo a little bit what happened last year. What got you out of that to not only making shots but taking on what you're consistent, what you usually would do?
Yeah, just trusting myself. It definitely wasn't easy. That was the worst month of the season for sure. But you got a team that can go compete for a national championship. We said this all year. We've said it all summer. And kind of going through a slump like that, you don't want to look back in 20 years with regret. You don't want to regret not pushing yourself and not trusting yourself to go out there and perform when you know you can. You've done it for a full year and a half now. And so just not doubting myself. My teammates trust me. My coaches trust me to still go out there.
In a sense, you broke out of that slump by going 1 of 5 against Michigan, and you guys won on the road. Did you know when you got out of that arena that day that even though you were only 1 of 5, that you were back on track? Because then after that, it really started to be more like yourself.
Yeah, that game at Michigan, I still didn't play very good. I was still frustrated with myself. we played okay, but we still got the win, and that's what mattered to me. So just staying positive and pushing myself. I've always been told if you want to be a good shooter, you can't give a shit. So just trust myself, but it ultimately comes down to they got to trust me to go out there.
We'll go over here to the right.
Fletch, obviously both of these teams are much more than their big men, but what's this matchup between two 1988 big men going to be like to watch?
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be fun to be out there and play. Obviously, Klingen's a great rim protector, great rim runner. He's very skilled, probably going to be a draft pick. So when you got a talent like that, you got to be ready to go along with their other guys. It's going to be fun to watch, and I like our matchup.
We'll go second row on the end.
Do you get any sense that Zach gets a little extra when there's a guy across from him that, you know, when he's picking on somebody his own size, so to speak?
Yeah, Zach loves that. You saw it the other day with DJ Burns, and the media hyped him up. The media got him going. Rightfully so, he's a great player. Same with Kling. It's no disrespect to anyone. It's just how much work Zach's put in, how determined he is to go win a national championship. You just got to love that for your teammate and love it for your team.
And you said, in what way can you tell that he's like amping up even more for that individual matchup?
You can kind of see the look in his eyes. You see that sometimes before the games. He's dead stare. And if I'm on the other team, I don't want to see that from him. Because obviously, back-to-back National Player of the Year, he's going to get the job done. And just putting my trust in him and making sure we're doing our job to help him to dominate.